her.
You don't understand.
Don't, Adana sobbed, grabbing his ankle. You don't understand. I looked back one last time. The forest is gone. There is only a field of white flowers where the trees used to be. Obinna looked toward the horizon. The forest of whispers was indeed gone, replaced by a hauntingly beautiful meadow of lilies that glowed in the moonlight. And there, sitting on top of the tallest flower, was Nneka's wedding veil, perfectly folded, unstained, and completely still. The village was no longer celebrating. The drums that had been beating for a wedding were now silent, replaced by the low, rhythmic wailing of women. Obinna didn't stay to listen to the cries. He grabbed his machete and a heavy lantern, heading straight for the house of Nneka's father. When Obinna burst into the old man's hut, he found him sitting by a dying fire, staring into the ashes. He didn't even look up when the door slammed against the wall. "You knew," Obinna hissed, his voice shaking. "You warned her about the forest because you knew what was waiting there. Tell me the truth, old man, or I will let this village burn." Father looked up, his eyes milky with cataracts and tears. "Sit down, Obinna. Anger cannot fight a death that was signed before Nneka was even born."
Obinna. Anger cannot fight the death that was signed before Nneka was even born.
Years ago, my wife was barren. For 10 years, we prayed to the gods of the valley, but our house remained empty. In desperation, I went to the forest of whispers. I spoke to the spirit of the silence, the king of the hidden roots. "And you traded her?" Obinna's voice was a whisper of horror. "I asked for a child," the father cried. "The king said he would give me a daughter of incomparable beauty, but she would only be alone. He said, when she is ready to give her life to another man, she must return to me. I thought I could outsmart him. I thought if I kept her away from the forest, he couldn't claim her." Obinna didn't wait to hear the rest. He ran toward the field of white lilies where the forest used to be. The air there didn't smell like flowers. It smelled like ancient dust and cold stone. As he stepped into the meadow, the white lilies began to glow. In the center of the field, Nneka stood. She was still in her white wedding dress, but she looked like a statue carved from moonlight. Her eyes were open, but they were as blank as a fresh sheet of paper. "Nneka!" Obinna shouted, reaching out to grab her hand. But as his fingers touched her skin, he felt a jolt of ice. A shadow grew out of the ground behind her, the tall man with the smoke-colored eyes. "She is not Nneka anymore," the spirit said softly. "She is the price. A deal is a deal, mortal." "Take me instead," Obinna pleaded, dropping his machete. "Take my strength.